All right, so we're here in Shelby, Michigan with Andy. He owns Empire Contractors and came on board about a year and a half ago. Just thought it'd be good to hear a story before we kick off a training that we're doing here in his facility today. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the last 5 years of you trying to get into commercial?
Okay, we've been in business for about 20 years and started commercial about 12 or 14 years ago. Really just light commercial, 40, 50, 60, maybe 70 square jobs, nothing huge. Never really knew the niche to break into commercial. You know, how do I get people to trust me to get on their big projects? Really started when I did a job here in town, and the job went kind of south. I did a good job of installation, but I didn't know that I was supposed to look for a vapor barrier. So when the job was done, it had some issues, and I lacked to find good training from my previous manufacturer that I used. So I stopped using them, and we took care of the customer's needs, but I stopped using them, and just got online and started researching different coating companies, because I knew that it was kind of the future of commercial roofing. Is going to be a big segment is going to go to coatings. We see that with the big manufacturers, and so I started researching who would be a good company to kind of to lock arms with, and there's quite a few out there, but Conklin really stood out because of the training and the training and support that they're going to offer.
Okay. So how did Choice Roof Contractor Group and more of the marketing side make an impact?
So I didn't really learn about the Choice Group until, or at least I didn't take it seriously until after I was in Conklin for about a couple months. I mean, you had told me about it, but really I had just joined Conklin to install product, and I thought, you know, I could do it on my own. That's what I've always done. And sometimes when somebody says, well, you know, we can help you do this and do that, you know, you always get a little standoffish to say, you know, well, I can do this fine on my own, you know. But it really hit home when I just thought, you know, there's a group of 100 guys here. At the very least, I could pick their brains, and if I haven't done a certain system, you know, they're going to be available that I can call and talk to. I can go get some more training, and you know, after a year, I thought after a year, if it's not working, then I will you know, back out. But it really hit home when you convinced me to do a direct mailer campaign. I probably wouldn't have done it if I didn't have the money to do it at the time, but I happen to have the money. You know, $4,000 or $4,500 to send out on mailers, and no guarantee that you're going to even get one call back is a little bit of a scary thought. So, but you showed me the statistics that you've had of people that did it, and I decided to take the shot, and we ended up having 28 calls off of that mailer program, which brought a bunch of business into us. So that's really what sold me on the group, and all the other ideas that we worked with on the business and marketing side.
Well, that's awesome. Well, we just have a couple more minutes before we get started with our event, so we'll probably cap it off here, but I'm really excited to see what you do this year. Maybe just kind of give an idea how well you did last year, you know, as far as pipeline, what you closed and what will be closed.
Mm-hmm. So we did, off that mailer last year, we ended up getting about 28 calls, which turned into about 18 or 20 appointments, then I think it was like 14 jobs, and total revenue from that particular campaign was about $210,000. So we typically have 25 to 40% profit margin, so you can kind of do the math in there on what we end up profiting. But just to exonerate you a little bit about the Choice Roof Group, I believe in it so much now, just in the last 6 months, that, you know, I've really rose up to kind of hoping to collaborate with you and Sam and Amos as far as moving the group forward with new dynamic ideas, and really trying to take this group to a new level. And that's really the idea of a national roofing group that supports each other on a national scale, covering the whole country. And that's really exciting to me, because this, as far as I know, it's never been done before. So it's nice to be on the front end of a kind of a pioneering movement, or you know, forging a new path that nobody's ever gone down, and I see a lot of great things to come from that. So.
Absolutely. Well, it's been incredible what's happened just in the last 4 years.
Yep.
You've seen a good part of that.
Yep.
But yeah, it's getting better every year.
Yep.
And as more people catch the vision and help and share their expertise and resources, it just gets better and better.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, guess I'm looking forward to doing this training again with you. This is the third one,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So it's been really great to see you step into more of a mentoring role now that you've got everything going on your side.
And if I can say this without boasting, is you know, as a young guy, I always, you know, did roofs, and you can't just go ask another roofer or your competition, you know, how do you do this system, or how do you do this, or how do you do that. So I always just, you know, made a go of it on my own. You learn from your own mistakes, and you take care of your customers the best you can, even though it might be the first time you do a particular system. And you know, now that I have all this knowledge, it's kind of nice to see, okay, you got guys coming in, and they're at where, you know, you see yourself in them. It's like you see they're struggling, or maybe they don't even know the questions to ask, and you can say, hey, I've been there, and I'm not going to be so selfish that I can't share my knowledge with you and my experience with you. So sometimes they're a little standoffish, like, why would you share that with me? You know, I mean,
right.
And but I believe it makes the industry better as a whole, and I don't really like going around and fixing other contractors' mistakes, even if they're my competition. That's not fun. But if we can make the industry better as a whole by making all contractors, you know, training, have adequate training, have adequate resources for training. You know, we have a big facility here that we're blessed with, and we can use that to help guys come in and get resources, get training, and help them along the way. So.
Absolutely. Well, why don't you share your contact information just before we cut the video off here? My
name's Andrew Neer, or Andy Neer, and from Shelby, Michigan. Our phone number here is 231-861-7221. That's the office number. You can reach me on my cell phone at 231-578-4760. Our website is roofsbyempire.com, and you can also find me on LinkedIn or Facebook, or pretty much anywhere in there. So.
All right. Well, fantastic. Thanks so much for doing this video.
Thank you.